Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports. What a pleasure it is to have you once again every Friday night for the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. We are live from iRacing Spectacular Legacy Phoenix for the Phoenix 120. Cup cars are running. There's Brian Dixon out there putting down his qualifying laps. The drivers are qualifying. They're going to get these things ready to be buttoned up, and they're going to go green flag racing here. 120 laps. This is a 1 mile track. We'll take a look at the track information, track temperature, and all that stuff. Thank you to Ryko for being a broadcast sponsor and a commercial sponsor for us over here at Signature Esports. That's why you saw the Ryko setups, and you'll be able to watch them on Monday nights. The Ryko E-Performance Dirt Development Series, that is one of those guys that we absolutely love. All right, race information for you. Dog leg, you know it's in the back, but this isn't the drop-down dog leg like in ISM, which is the new Phoenix. This is... that clean grass is going to be there. Somebody's going to come down. They're going to get out of turn 1 and out of the exit of turn 2. And you're going to get a little bit loose right there. So we're going to see how it works. Track temperature right now, 92 degrees. Signature Esports live on Facebook. And I forgot to change the graphic there. I did change the logo, but Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles, they are our SCTV sponsor, but they are now known as Maximus Sports Cards. And after this, I'm going to be prepared for a fantastic night of card pulling. We're doing that as well, man. We're just all over the place, and I kind of dig it. Having a whole lot of fun, and appreciate everybody tuning in. You want to be a part of a lot of things. They do have a card pull we're going to do on Monday evening that there are still spots available for you to buy yourself in. Drivers available. There's going to be, if you go to our Facebook page, you will see a big old like and follow button. Do that for me, as well as scroll down and look for the Maximus Sports Cards card break link that is going to be there, or go to Maximus Sports Cards on Facebook and give them a like and follow. There's information there as well. It's being sold on eBay. I think the total price, including shipping, is like $6 for one spot or one driver, but you can get multiple drivers and ship and choose one shipping. So something over 50 drivers, I think, have been chosen so far. So lots of people have already gotten into it. So get into it before your last chance. There'll be lots more opportunities, but we're just getting started with the 2021 season packs. We're going to go through a couple of 2020 season packs tonight as well. So lots of things we're going to be doing there. Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. Through some changes this week. New team switching around. Some things happening. Nidec Motorsports as John Nidec, the number 8. Pete Van Spruddel's going to be there. Robert Ramsey. So John Nidec moving over from Latte Motorsports. Tabor Mowry, Joe Nidec, and Chris Buns. And that's going to be that team change over there. Bash Brothers Racing, Mike Bumpera, Corey Wakefield there as well. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in. Starting grid's going to be real quick because this is a short track. Colin Forster, your pole sitter. AJ Green's going to be there in the outside pole. Those two neck and neck once again this week. Lance Hill, Joe Nidec's going to be there in the row 2 positions. Chris Buds, Austin Bloom, row 3. Mike Simone. Good to see Mike Simone back out there. John Nidec Jr., the number 8, going to be there in row number 4. Justin Barkley, Tabor Mowry in row number 5, Justin Malarkey, and Doug Erickson there in row number 6. Moving on down the grid as we continue to move forward. Adam Ailshire, Stephen McComas, Brian Dixon, Michael Pimpere, those drivers moving all the way to row 8. Corey Wakefield, Pete Van Sprundle in the number 80, he's out there. Matt Fornes and Stephen Wood, Derek Schimmel out there, Angry Idiots, the 96, doing themselves some justice, having some fun. We're going to go green flag racing right here, high above the stands here at Legacy Phoenix. Pace car is going to dive off into pit road. Fred the Flagman is going to give them that wonderful thing that we love to say. And if you want to get a Fred the Flagman t-shirt, go to signatureesports.com, hit the shop tab. There is a Fred the Flagman t-shirt. It's $22, unless you're, husky like we all are. Green all the way through. Track will be slick. Tire wear a big factor. Holding lines is going to be a huge thing. So we're going to see how this is going to rock and roll as they continue to move forward. Good luck to everybody out there in the going green in the NIS Open 500 miler. Go Latte Motorsports getting some love out there. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you very much. First caution comes out. We knew that might be a possibility real early just because of how Legacy Phoenix is. You gotta really dig in it. Chris Buds, like he went off track a little bit right there. Ooh, here's Austin Bloom. 13, Chris Buds got loose, trying to come back in, nice and easy. Does so. Does really well. Nice job, Mr. Buds. Looks like Derek Schimmel got into something right here. Here's the number 2. He was coming at a turn. This looks like the dog leg right here. There's, Vance Brundle's there. Man. And then, man. Green flag jitters getting out of the way. They're going to go back to green flag racing. It's going to be some quick pace laps here for these drivers. 120 laps is what we're going to run. Colin Forster, your race leader at the moment. Here's the number 13 up in 5th. Did a good job of, he got a little bit loose there. Came back into it and just straightened himself back out. Sometimes when you hit the grass like that, it's just absolutely insane. NIS Open, of course, that is going to be a big one. 500 miler in the NASCAR section of the iRacing. I can't wait to do that race. I'm gonna have to pick a day to do it before we get ready to be done with Daytona, just because I like doing the long series races out there. Good to see all of you out there on Twitch and our Facebook group, Signature Esports Live. We've got Signature Esports on YouTube, so you guys transfer. You guys are like bouncing back and forth. I do love it. I do appreciate you folks very much. You guys make me very happy to see what our platform is doing out there. So make sure that you give us a like and subscribe, share it with all your friends, and invite them all to like all of our pages. Of course, Signature Esports on Facebook, Instagram. Been putting I put a card pull review, or not a review, kind of like a results TikTok out there. We have to start doing some more TikToks. Maybe you guys might like that. I don't know. Well, they have a TikTok channel. Go follow it. Signature Esports. I've only got one video out there. I think I've got one follower. I created it because somebody said do it. I love it. You don't always have to do what you're told. Sometimes it might pay off. I don't know. Forrester, Greenhill, Buds, Neidick. The 24 Neidick, and there is, he's going to drop back a little bit. But they are side-by-side racing. They're coming into turn 3. Lights are off on the pace car. I said side-by-side racing, side-by-side pacing. Apologies about that. Inside line's going to get a big jump. You know what's going to happen. It is kind of what happens at Phoenix, no matter if you're at ISM or if you're at Legacy Phoenix. Waiting for Fred. Get in the green. Lap 4 underway. Forster, Green, Hill, Neidick, Buds. That's the top 5. Ooh, a little slip down, says the 7 of Green. Hill's going to be right there to the back bumper. They are moving. Ooh, Nelly. Looking to run away with it. The 9, 2/10 of a second. The 7's going to be there. I know that Forster was the fastest in practice as well. So not only the fastest in practice, but gets the pole position. And no doubt going to try to hold on to it for as long as he can. Green flag runs are the way of the future, or at least that's what we're looking at. There is the 9 and the 7, the relative you see there in the screen. If they run green flag all the way, they're going to have to pit roughly about halfway through the race. Lap 56, I think, is the max that the Cup cars can do. I think they're on 80% fuel. I might be wrong about that. It's okay if I am, because I can't be right about everything. Ask my kids. Forster, Green, Hill, that's going to be the top 3. Neidick and Bloom. Blue. Mario Cookie up one spot. He has got Buds right behind him. Chris Buds, the number 13. John Neidick Jr., he's going to be up a position as well. The number 7 spot belongs to the 8 car. Driving the throwback. Good wrench. Chevy Camaro ZL1, that of the old Dale. Do it for Dale, folks. Mike Simone back in the mix. He is off one position, but he's doing a fantastic job of keeping with it. Haver Mowry, the 22, driving the natural light 22. Now that is a paint scheme, folks. Digging it. Justin Barkley in the mix. Off one spot, running 10th. I think everybody's just pretty much kind of bounding for each other. Adam Aylshire trying to move himself up. That Ford really holding on to it. That Mustang, the 11 Mobile 1 Mustang. Trying to get to the back bumper of the 57. Gets loose into the corner right there. We're following along with him. Hold on to it, buddy. Hold on to it. Stay out of into the 16. 70s. Repair moves. Oh, man. Staying out of it. Don't turn into the track. Oh, man. Caution. We're rooting you on there, 11. We were trying to hold it on for you. Man. Colin Forrester, your race leader. I don't think we have to review that one. But we will. We will, just because. Cockpit view, I believe I can do it this way. Here's how, let's, you know what? We're going to do the old rewind button. We will see how this fares out. Here's the 11, the run he got out of turn number 3 was just blazing to the front stretch. And I was looking for the right, there's the right view right there. There we go. All right, folks, here's what it looks like. 57's right there. Oh, gets loose. Oh, into the brakes, taps the brakes, a little bit loose. Oh, still loose. I'm trying to hold on. Trying to slow down. Oh, trying to stay out of it. Oh, into the grass. Man, look at him crank that wheel. Holy goodness gravy. There he is. Colin Forrester, your race leader, coming around second. Caution happens. They're going to have to just get settled in and let them rock and roll. And once they do, they will have some fun. Richard G., what's going on out there, my friend? See you out there doing your thing. I hope everybody's having a fantastic evening. I decided to put the chats in the stream, but, you know, it only works if you can read it. Guess that wasn't worth it. All right. I was trying something new. Never mind. I hope each and every one of you are having a fantastic evening. I know that the truck race is going on, and so if you're taking your time out to watch our stream over your Signature Esports when NASCAR is in full faction, then I appreciate you very, very much for doing so. Haley Deegan getting the start today. I heard about her. Heard there's a real quick caution there at the beginning of the race. I have not watched it, and I'm going to let it kind of unfold. Talking about unfold, Maximus Sports Cars Signature breaks live up after this, and is going to be a permanent broadcast sponsor across all of my series, because now I'm involved in not only esports but collectibles, and man, we're all over the gaming industry and the fun. Because I mean, if you haven't played Magic the Gathering, I'm just saying that was what I did when I was a teenager. That was many years ago. Kind of dig it, man. I mean, you know, I love sports. I love iRacing. Love what we do, but you know, sometimes you just got to give more to be able to give more. Or do more to be able to give more. 9 goes. Green says Fred. He is off. 9-7, 24 to the 6. So, big move. The buds there. There's Austin Bloom to the outside. The 3 is going to be right there on the move. Austin Bloom back up to 3rd. Look at that run. He's going to be there on the outside. Gets around the 24 of Neidick. Hill's going to be there to the backside of Neidick. Lots of moving and shaking going on right there on that restart. The 3 of Bloom gets himself a fantastic jump right there. And what a run that happened. 9-7-3. We're used to seeing Austin Bloom trying to track people down and get up front. And that is what he is doing right here. Bumper-to-bumper action going on back there. That's Mike Simone and company. One of the 8 right there on the back bumper of, looks like the 13 of Chris Buds. Chris Buds off one spot. He started 5th, sitting in 6th. Was up as high as 3rd. Now rolling through the gears, trying to make sure that front stretch runs just in time for him. And right now, you got to find a clean way to be able to pass, because you don't have that big drop down to be able to slide underneath the driver on the backstretch. The grass is there. New ISM has that big, huge drop down, adding almost, I think whenever they repaved the track and made it ISM Speedway instead of Phoenix, I think they added to the track too, making it just a little bit longer. I think it's 1.2 miles instead of 1 mile in length, but that short dog leg has a cutoff that you're able to drive through Right now, Chris Budd's doing a fantastic job starting to get settled in. He's got Lance Hill in front of him, and that's the driver he's steering at the back bumper. But the bumper that's being stared at the most is that man right there. That's going to be John Neidig Jr. trying to get to the inside on the front stretch. 13 a little bit loose right there, but he's going to be clearing him here as you see that run coming through. And also the 27, there's Mike Simone. He's going to be there. Tabor Mowry to the outside. 13 is going to slide down, try to collect the position. Not going to get it. He's going to have to hold on as they come down into the tri-oval, almost too wide. But the 13 is getting into his gears. Eventually, you're going to start hearing them downshift to get around the corner. That is something that happens on older tires, so we're going to see what's going to happen with that. Let's take a look through the field. There is the third caution coming out. Matt Fornes looks like he was involved there. Here's the nose of what happened here. Matt Fornes. Oh, 73 was there to the inside. That was, whoa, oh man, Vance Brundle. Not Winnie the Pooh. It was Justin Malarkey there. Take a look at what happened as we come through. Maybe Malarkey was coming in there. We will take a look one more time. 73 there. The 10's to the outside. Oh, the 10 got loose. Man, oh man, looks a lot different from the cockpit. Oh no, not Vance Brundle. It's Pooh Bear. He is damaged. All right, back to life. Enough of that. Forrester, Greenbloom, Neidig, Hill, Budd, Simone. We know his name. Mowry, Erickson, and Neidig back up there as well. Pimpera looks like he's making some move. John Neidig Jr. coming to pit road. And quite possibly to get a little bit of that rear damage fixed. And nothing on the nose. So looking good as he is staying off the rear bumper of Chris Budd's. But maybe an opportunity here for him to just get some tires. Get on a different kind of cycle as these drivers. Colin Forrester is your race leader. Lap 20. We are a sixth of the way through the race. And we'll continue to move forward. Third caution happens just shy of lap 20. Big old thank you. Appreciate you very much. Thank you out there on YouTube. Make sure you give this a share. Give us that big old thumbs up for us. The more thumbs up we get, the more likes and all that stuff. I guess the more valuable I am. I'm not sure. I'm pretty quite sure. And if you're out there on YouTube and you haven't done it yet, go to Signature Esports on Facebook. Make sure you give us a like and follow there. But also go to Signature Esports Live. It's our Facebook group that we have that we want people to go out there and follow and be a part of and post your stuff out there. So that way I think about every day, every other day, at least at like 5 o'clock in the morning, my time, I get out there and I grab a stream of somebody's and I put it out there, or I grab a post that maybe one of you guys have put out there, and I put it on my main Facebook page for Signature Esports, so you get a little bit more exposure out there. So we want to see you do that, and we'll give all the approvals, of course, after the race or here in just a moment. But also, Midwest Days of Thunder, besides off weeks, will be broadcasted right here on our Signature Facebook, our Signature Esports Live Facebook group, also on Twitch, also on YouTube. But we want to make sure you get all of the exposure. Pace car dives off. Lap 21. Going to be in the books. They're going to go back to green. They are up like a prom dress, ready to rock and roll. Oh, man. Loose cars everywhere. Erickson went off track. No caution. Let's see what happened here. This was real quick. Oh. No. Oh, congestion. Back at it. Live. Still green flag conditions. Forrester, Green Hill, Neidig. That was the congestion that I saw. I wanted to take you right to it because, you know, those things do happen. Lap 23, green. I'm just telling. All right, folks. I hope you're having a great evening. And let's see. Shout out to Austin, Colin, and AJ. I did put a link. You'll see my name up there, folks. I did put a link in there so that way I can be able to see you guys on the Facebook group. You just have to get permission for my restreaming software to be able to see you. But I will give the shout outs for you. I don't know who that is. I can still see YouTube. And whenever we're on our regular Facebook page, I can see that as well. It's because our restreaming software is already integrated with that. Richard G. out there, Latte Motorsports, giving some love. Y'all are having fun. I appreciate you. Thank you to all of you out there watching on all of the platforms. I do appreciate it. You get an opportunity to go back and rewatch some of the old broadcasts, entertain yourself. It's always a good time. I do appreciate it. Lap 25 being completed, green flag conditions. Let's take a look through the field, see one of your biggest movers. Up 10 spots, Mr. Pimper. He's going to be driving this Sunday, I believe, in our cash race that we're throwing on over on Signature Esports sides. Where you guys going to be able to race me? We're going to be at Talladega. We're going to do a little 65 lapper for some cash. Pimper is going to be there in 6th. Maury has a little bit of company there to the inside. There's the 8 of Nidic. Holding on to the downward spiral like of life. There into the brakes. Right to the back bumper. The 21 Pimper having a great run. He is up 10 positions. Started 16th, running 6th. Man, oh man, nice job, Mike. Biggest driver off the grid right now. And I think it's just due to pit cycles. Some fun. Mr. Simone, he is off 10 spots, but he will work his way back up. I have faith. Matt Fornes up 5 from where he started. He is right there in 14th place. Mike losing a couple of spots right there, but don't count him out just yet. He may have Tabor may have passed him, and the 8 may have passed him, but he is still a tough cookie. Forster out front. Green trying to close the distance. We'll take a look and kind of see what the stretch might be here for these guys as they continue to move forward. Lap 28, green. And by all means, give us some love in all the right places. Thank you very much for everybody out there. You're absolutely amazing. And just looking at that relative, that gap, that's what I was going to start pulling in. The 9 is losing some ground. Last 5 lap times. Bottom of your screen does look like that lap's going to belong to Green. Getting there, man. He closes the distance right here on the backstretch. Does a great job. Or what I call turn 2. And turn 3 right here, the big old little looping oval. 9 sliding up the track right there, allowing Green to get it back to the back bumper. The 9 going to stay in his predictable line, though, so good job on him. But Green closes the distance even more, as now we're starting to really become a factor. At a certain point, when do you start downshifting? You tell me, because I am a downshifting fool. At least that's what I say. Brandy Buds! Brandy, how you doing out there, darling? You have a fan. You are the fan of this guy in 6th. Off 1 spot, but he's running very consistently. He's got to stay off the paint because those tires will rock and roll. Tabor Maury's starting to catch him a little bit, though. But for how long? Who knows? Buds can stretch his legs. So to me, lap 31, he bested him. 29, 30, not so good. But I tell you what, the 13, you watch him. He's looking to catch this guy right here. And that guy is looking at the back bumper of former teammate, the 24, of Joe Nidic. Also family. 8 inside the 24 is going to take the inside line run. The 24 might have that outside line speed, though, as they come around the turn 3 front stretch exit right here. Woo-wee. Nidics are fighting. Get it. That's my Jesse Priest impersonation. You don't know Jesse? He's an absolutely fantastic guy. And, that's what we do. 24 falls back to 5th. The 8 moves up a spot. And Lance Hill is going to be right there. That's the next driver. Looking to the rear bumper. He's going to see Neidick in the 6th. Running in 3rd. Has all but been caught by the 8 of Neidick. Lap 35 being completed under green flag conditions. They had to stretch their legs. That's all they had to do. They had to get past those couple of quick cautions, and now they're settled in. Now the racing can happen. Now we're going to start really feeling the zones of where folks need to be, and here they are, the 6th. Good battle going on here. Colin Forster out front. We'll take you back to that battle whenever we get back to it. I was checking on to see if anybody is getting kind of swapping back and forth what they were doing. Fornes and Barkley. There it is. Fornes on the outside. Barkley goes to the inside. The 27 is going to go there as well. That's Mike Simone. He's going to be there on the inside of the 10. And Lance Hill about to be passed by the 8. We were just talking about this transpiring story into turn 1. The 8. Still on the same tires as everybody. I'm sorry, I take that back. He put it on lap 19, so those fresher tires are going to put him in a good position here. There are no tire limits here, but I tell you what, they are absolutely having a blast. I was looking at some of what they were trying to talk about. Right? It looked like they were going to be implementing here very soon. They do have fast repairs in here. I think they were thinking about taking those fast repairs out of the racing. And, we found success with it over Signature Esports. Now, you don't have to do that with all of your leagues, but if you're going to do it, I have good recommendations on what you should do because of it. And I tell you what, these guys still got clean racing ahead of them. They're absolutely having a ball. Make sure you go give us a follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/Signature Esports. Would appreciate it. Remember, after this race, I'm going to take a small little break. I'm going to get set up. We're going to do some sport card breaks, and we're going to do Donruss NASCAR 2020, 2 packs of those, and then we're going to do a whole lot of Pokemon cards. I mean, a whole lot. And you can thank my daughter for that because, my goodness. If you tune into that and you can answer a question for me, I've one lucky listener is going to get I'm going to open a pack just for you, and I've got that pack all picked out, ready to go. Hopefully you win big, get something good, and I will send you all of the cards. They will be yours to keep, no matter what is pulled in it. So if you get every pack is different, but if you have an opportunity to do it, you get in there and you answer that one question, it'd be awesome. So make sure you tune in after this, because with Pokemon cards, if you get that rare, that ultra rare, $1,000 card, if it's graded, oh, how lucky could that be? For free, for just being there, which I'd appreciate anyway. Have a conversation with me. I'll be able to see you on all the channels, and then we can all just chit chat, sit back, relax, have some coffee, open some cards, of course with clean hands and a Signature Esports t-shirt. Midwest Days of Thunder holding on for 6 gets a little bit loose right there. I was watching him run his line. I was seeing what he changed about his line with the older tires, and he was doing a fantastic job no matter what. The 8 is on a move, though. He is starting to really close the distance on the 7 now. But I'm going to take a look at the last 5 lap times to verify this. And sure enough, those fresher tires playing a big factor as now this thing has run green. And speaking of green, that's who we're riding along with right here. The number 7 driving the Garfield. Amazing. Garfield and Odie, amazing fire. Camaro. The Chevy Camaro ZL1 right there. Dude, I dig it. I dig the Garfield and Friends. Super awesome. I wish you could put them up in the window, like the old sticky, like suction cup things. It'd be super awesome if you could do that. Colin Forster out front. AJ Green, that's the number 7 right there. And John Neidick. John Nidek Jr. starting to catch him. I mean, starting. He caught him. Nobody into the clutch area there, so as low. And I wonder if they tested this here at Legacy. I mean, if you want the car to turn a little sharper on older tires, you just downshift a little bit and you ease into the gas. But, you know, it depends on how you drive. Some people can do that. I'm not the greatest at it, but I've done it before. Lap traffic coming up. Look at them. Right there in your windshield. Fourth caution comes out. Mr. Barkley. Colin Forrester. Race leader Justin Barkley. Here's the 57. Oh, he got loose. Got loose. Oh. Nice job, 57, getting out of the way. Holy goodness gravy. And he decided he was just going to jump to pits. Not going to do it. Colin Forrester is going to be your race leader. There's Green, Nidek Jr. I'm sorry. Forrester, Green, Nidek Jr. Joe Nidek, he's back where he started. And Lance Hill, Chris Budds is going to make up all the way to 6th. And I would assume everybody's coming to pit road. Since tire sets are not a factor in this league, I believe, I would just everybody come to pit road. You got 38 laps on these tires. Yeah, I'd be coming. 28 laps for some drivers, 47. Now 40, getting ready to be 48. But they're coming to pit road. Stephen McComas. There's that driver. He's going to come around. Does look like he came around to stick behind the pace car. There is the number 70. You know, I am going to have to make him a new paint scheme so that way he can run. Because we have this whole DC thing. Oh, I have a paint booth. I have paint setups I put up there on Trading Paints, folks. If you want to go check them out, the cool little Joker one that I put up there that I really like, that I enjoy. Hopefully, everybody out there is having a fantastic evening. If you're not tuning in here, you're certainly tuning in on Signature Esports. The Signature eNASCAR Xfinity Series is out there, and if you get the opportunity after this, go and watch that replay. I'm sure the race is going absolutely phenomenal over there. And those guys are having a blast. And they're at Texas. Tomorrow night, Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. We will be live on iRacing once again. Texas Motor Speedway as we get the Texas two-step 400 up and running. Thank you, B&H, for the B&H Racing for the idea on that name. That's a good little name. That's going to be brought to you by the Northwest Arkansas Senior Care Center. Senior Care Services. They have some great things. James Oxford's wife is the person in charge of all that over there, and she's just phenomenal. So good to see her out there. Which, you are out there. I see you. Make sure that you give us a like and follow on all the other platforms out there. I just want to make sure you know that. And then, of course, and always get your Twitch on. If you're on YouTube, go to twitch.tv/Signature Esports. And go to facebook.com/Signature Esports as well. Taking a vocal break. Gonna get a sip of water. A lot of chatting. Right back. Well, you're going to watch the pace car take them around 3 right here. They're going to get in. He's going to dive into pit road right there. We got to come up with a name for the pace car driver, folks, because we never see that pace car driver. Forrester Green, Nidix making up the next row. Buds and Malarkey, that's going to be 1 through 6. Green, green, green. And how long can Forrester hold him off? The 7 was starting to catch him. The 8's going to be there to the inside of the 7 right there. There is a good run going on. The 7's going to clear the 8, fall in line, run second. Good speed for all three of those drivers as they come around. Good little turn 3 action for the drivers. The 8 to the inside. Doesn't make the clear. There to the high line they go. Turn 1, getting busy. Forrester Green, John Nidek Jr., the 24 of Joe Nidek, trying to track him down. Chris Buds there in the mix inside the top 5. Biggest mover of the race. Yo, Mr. Pimpere, that is him right there, trying to make the outside line stick. Taver Mowry trying to put him another spot behind the 21. Nice little move right there, a little crossover move, carrying high up the track. Maybe just a little tight in corner exit as you see he and the 22 back and forth. So Mowry trying to clear him. He's going to be there to the inside. 6 of Hill's going to be there. A little in and out on the break in. The throttle 21 outside, or inside, now in line with the 22. And now the 6 is going to have somebody to go with. Corey Wakefield involved. Stephen McComas looks like they were involved in something right there. Go back and take a look. Stephen McComas, the number 70 right there. Oh, loose, enter the wall. Mr. Wakefield came to pits. Here's Stephen. Oh, that was Stephen McComas. Here is Corey Wakefield. Go back and he's stuck in the wall. Go back and take a look at that one more time for you. Because they looked off to the side whenever it happened. I think he might have gotten, he did, he got loose. And then when you stick into the wall, Michael Waltrip would have some lessons for you. Verbal. Let's go, Austin, says Shelly Bloom out there. Shelly, good to see you out there again. We love seeing you guys get on that YouTube channel and do what you do. You are absolutely wonderful. Forrester still there to lead him around. Has led every stinking lap of this stinking affair. I say stinking affair, but I don't mean that in a bad way. All but one lap. That's what he's led. All but one lap. Forrester, Green, Nidek, Buds, Malarkey, Mowry, Pimpere, Hill, and Aylshire. That's going to be the top 10 as they pace around just a little bit longer. Again, vocal break for me. That just means I get to take a little bit of water break. Right back. All righty, they're going to go back to side by side here in just about another lap. So we're going to go back to green flag racing once again. Remember, go try out Ryko setups if you haven't tried them before. They're pretty nice little affordable setups that they have out there. And you got dirt oval, some oval series. You got a wheel and modified series package that's pretty darn good. I like. That's what I use whenever I do the I think it's the C Opens with the wheeling modifieds or the touring mods. Do like them, do enjoy them, and would recommend them to everybody. Remember, Ryko setups are king. Make sure you go to ryko-motorsports.com and check them out. Of course, MaximusSportsCards.com as well. For Maximus, guys are awesome. I love these folks. And not only that, but they help take care of the bills. Like you guys, by watching, I appreciate you very much. Can't thank you enough, and we want to be able to do more to be able to give more, so make sure you continue to watch, give us likes, give us follows, and do all of that. I'm going to say it a lot. That's what I do. It's my baby here. This is my brand. What I designed. And thanks to a whole bunch of people, they helped me make it possible. Forester Green, Nidic Buds. That's top 5. Look at that. Better jump for Green. Oh, he's going to make it interesting. 9 didn't have the restart that you would think that he's going to have. But, I mean, the inside line is the preferred line on restarts here. And that's just kind of where it's at. Joe goes to the inside. John right there in front of him, right behind the 9 to 7, making the outside line stick. Highline run, front stretch, here they come. 7 carried speed. And new race leader, AJ Green. The 8's going to be there. Back stretch, man. Oh, man, they're coming around the back stretch is what I mean. And the 8's going to be right there on the back bumper of the 9. But right here, there he is. AJ Green, the number 7. Finally gets around Colin Forster. Had to get the perfect jump on the restart. Did so. And now, man, it's going to be cat and mouse. We are halfway through this race. And what a fun little ditty it's been already. 120 laps is the distance. And that we got about 60 miles left to go. Just under 60 miles left to go here at the Phoenix 120 Legacy Phoenix track. iRacing.com. Make sure you go to iRacing.com. Go to the subscription tab if you're not a part of iRacing, and you can put my name in, Mr. Jason Followell, and you will be able to be giving me a referral, which always helps out. I want to make sure that we get people involved in this. This is such a great simulator, in my opinion. Of course, I have to say in my opinion because people like other things a lot better than this. And to be honest with you, I've played a lot of different racing simulators, and this one right here has not. This one's made me mad the most, so I must like it. Green, Forester, the 2 Nidics, and I mean the 8 in John Nidic Jr. to the 24 of Joe Nidic. Justin Malarkey up 6 positions. Tabor Mowry up 4. The top 10 is busy. Chris Budd still inside the top 10. There is the number 13. Let's roll through your list and see who's here and who they're representing. There is the number 3. Do believe Austin Bloom. That Oreo cookie machine. Find time to make himself up front. Miller Lite is on tap, but not tonight. I do believe Adam Ilshire usually runs the Miller Lite paint scheme, but either way, he's running the Mobile 1, number 11, and to his inside, Lance Hill trying to make a pass right there. Oh, man, get off the wall. Get off the wall, Aiden. Or, I'm sorry, Lance, or Adam, or whoever you are. Doug Erickson going to the bottom. He's going to make that clear pass on Adam Ilshire. Michael Pimpere, the number 21. He's going to be back there in the 12th position, trying to make himself work forward. Brian Dixon, who drives for Team SC over in the Signature E-NASCAR Cup Series. He's a little bit loose there. Phoenix is a rough track, but hey, he's getting a lot of practice here, so he can pair it up over the Signature Esports side. So good to have him over there. And I mean, he just needs to show up and drive. Brian Dixon doing a phenomenal job, just like Stephen McComas. He's had a little issues in the beginning, but he is back in the mix. Running 15th, just off one position after they have to rebound. And the 16th place car, the 96, a.k.a. the 2 right there, That's Derek Schimmel. He's going to be running. Vance Frontal up one spot. There's the 80. Stephen Wood in 18th. Matt Fornes, I believe Matt is, he's doing, I think he's back here. He's still on the lead lap. Justin Barkley is going to be there as well. Corey Wakefield on a pit road trying to have a better day. AJ Green out front. He and Forster are pulling away from both of the Nidecks, as right now that's the gap between Green and Forster. Lap 68 being completed. Green flag conditions. 7 high. Forster's there. Maybe a mid-high line run. Little arc coming in there for the 9. 7 digs in. Front stretch run. There they go. What a good job. Everybody's doing a good job. Still the biggest mover of the race. Let's take a look. Look. It's the Malarkey, the number 73. Came from the 11th place position right there in 5th right now. So he is trying to hold on for dear life. Alrighty, folks, it is that. Buds needs to get back to the Rat Mods and high heel speed. That's your favorite. I did like that one. Go Joe, go Taver, says somebody out there. Corey, I saw Corey. The Lazy Jerk, thank you for the follow out there on Twitch. I appreciate you. Go number 27, giving some love out there. Mike Simone. There to the inside of the 33 of Brian Dixon. All right, folks, it's that time of the race where I like to do it. You know I like to do it. Except for the fact that we haven't had that real helicopter award yet. I'm just saying. Sounds of iRacing brought to you by Maximus Sports Cards. They are always my Sounds of iRacing sponsor. Gonna have a caution sponsor this next week for Cato's Glassworks. You'll be able to see all that fun stuff. All right, folks. It's my version of crank it up for the NASCAR series, so make sure you do so. Corey Wakefield, number 21. Go Bash Bros Racing. That's what I see out there. You know, that's a reference I haven't heard in a while. Let's see. Mr. Pimpare, he says, give it Bash Bros. Ducks. Oh, sorry. Green Forester Neidick, that is Joe Neidick. He went around just a little while ago. He went around John Neidick Jr. Sort of kind of bid his time to get around as things are starting to settle in. Last pit cycles, lap 47. We're completing lap 80 as we speak. This time by, we'll make it 40 laps to go here at Phoenix. And what a nice little lax end of this race has been so far. We'll see what happens as they're getting closer and closer to the end. Where the fuel strategy is going to come into play. Do they pit now or do they hold on to it until they can't anymore? Joe Neidick doing his job. AJ Green and Colin Forrester all within, you know, a good striking distance if you really wanted it. There is AJ Green to the top of the panel. Good to see that young man do his job and be a part of it. So, a whole lot of fun. All right, folks, I have to step away for 2 seconds. I'm going to let everything keep playing. I'll be right back. I have to make sure something's taken care of real quick. Apologies about that. Had to pull away for just a moment. And I am back at it again. I don't like leaving the broadcast like that, but I had to make sure something was still being taken care of. On the personal side of things over here, here we go. Lap 86 completed. Now lap 87 being completed under green flag conditions. Colin Forster, who led a good big chunk of the first part of this race, lost the lead on the last restart to AJ Green, who is now moving into some more lap traffic. He's got the 17 right there in front of him. And that'll be Mr. Wood, be the first car one lap down if AJ Green can make a clean pass on him. And as they come through turn one, the speed that the leaders are catching them at, you know, you go a lap down on a mile track, there's always an opportunity to get it back. So just let them go. Forrester still trying to find a way to get back to the lead as they come around front stretch run right here. Lap 89 being completed under green flag conditions. And we're talking about racing here. What great racing that these guys have put on. And it's been very talented. It's been very I mean, we all have our bad races, and leagues typically, we've had ours. Last night we had 8 or 9 cautions for the Signature NASCAR Truck Series, but the racing was good. You know, we had one of the biggest rolls I've ever seen come from one of our drivers that were, I mean, he was out front for a little while too. So either way, you know, you have those nights where, you know, it just doesn't come together, and it cannot come together for a whole bunch of people all at once, and thus you get those incidents. But these guys, you know, when I first started with them, they were like, hey, we're just now getting going. You know, it might be a little rocky at first. In the first race, I think we only had like 2 cautions. So it was like absolutely amazing. So it's good to be a part of the Midwest Days of Thunder's, the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. And it's, you know, yeah, I'm good to see. It's good to see them growing, and they've got other leagues and other series that they're doing as well. So you might reach out to them if you need something out there for iRacing purposes. Maybe you want to get out there and race with some of these guys. You might look them up. Midwest Days of Thunder, I believe they have their Facebook page, and you can also find them on iRacing by searching Midwest Days of Thunder. Hope everybody out there is having a fantastic evening. The race isn't over. We're just under 30 laps to go, and now make it 28 laps to go as they come around and hit the stripe in about 10, 15 seconds, maybe. Might just go ahead and take a look at the last 5 lap times from these 2 drivers. Here they are. That's the dashboard on the bottom of your screen. Last 5 lap times. Forster gains just a little bit each and every lap. And then the 91 pulls away for a lap. It's like he's saving or something for that long green flag run. Lap 47 being completed under green. And let's take a look at the pit strategy. And this is going to be your first through 8th positions. Everybody came in on lap 46. And how many laps are they going to run? They're going to put 47 into it, or they're going to run 1 or 2 more, try to put as many out there as they possibly can. Green, Forrester, Joe Neidick, John Neidick Jr., Justin Malarkey make up the top 5 as they are coming through. There's Justin Markley, 73. Looks like he has been through a war zone on the rear end of his vehicle. Man, oh man, Austin Bloom holding on for dear life, trying to wing it around this track. Lap 95 being completed under green flag conditions as they continue to move forward. Green out front, and man, oh man, oh man, you know those dogs are barking. That's for sure. Thank you to everybody out there on all the platforms. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You got to know that's what I like the most. Forrester falling off pace just a little bit in the last few laps. 25 laps to go. Midwest Days of Thunder. The MDOT 25 to go. This is what that call out is. It's so much fun. AJ Green, Forrester, Neidick, Malarkey, Bloom, Maury, Hill, Buds, Simone. I don't know why I keep messing that up. I know his name, Simone, right there in 10th place. So trying to keep that berth of a top 10 finish there in the mix as you see the race leader of AJ Green come around and take 24 to go. Nate Malarkey says, "Go Malarkey." You know what's going on with him inside the top 5. There he is, the number 73. He and Austin Bloom kind of been like doing their thing right here. And, you know, everybody likes the top 10 finish. Everybody likes the top 5 finish. Everybody wants that 1 finish. That's where they're at. All right, to the inside, there goes the number 70, Stephen McComas, running to get his lap back. And on fresher tires, came on lap 87. 40 laps fresher tires, and pretty much everybody out there. Van Sprundle on pit road. AJ Green going to try to hold on to it for as long as possible. Colin Forrester, there's the number 9. Oh man, there's the 24's car. Little Bush Latte. First car now, one lap down to 10. Matt Fornes. AJ Green taking the 20 laps to go. And the second half of this race been less exciting, which is good for them because they get a long green flag run in, and we still have to see pit stops. There is no uncertain way that they're going to make it on fuel. And if I am wrong, and you guys are hidden crew chiefs out there, please let me know. Green 1.6 seconds out over the field. Colin Forrester in second. Joe really starting to put some moves. Let's take a look at Colin Forrester in his last lap times. Yeah, lap times, not pit strategy. There it is. Nidek starting to really whittle away. Yep, I think I'm wrong. That's not, well, Forster's is he gained a little bit of ground right there on 102, lost some ground to Nidek as they continue to move forward. Speed for the driver. Nidek holding on to it. Forrester holding himself into that perfect line that you like to see out of all drivers. And it gets in. Yep. Just like that, folks. Just like that. Far down at it's giving some come on latte motorsports. You know, I actually know who's on that team. Tabor Mowry, Joe Nidek, the 24, and Chris Buzz. Those guys inside the top 10. There's Chris Buds, all 4 spots from where he started. He's got Tabor Mowry in front of him, though. Tabor up 2 spots. And then here's the 24, 16 laps to go. Joe knows best. But John will take it to church, my friend. Starting to close the distance on fellow racer right there as Nidek puts down a faster lap on that one by a significant margin. And like jelly pudding knowledge. Yeah, like that's just the way it goes. 101, 102, 103 favored the younger of the two. I believe it's the younger of the two. Mr. Junior. And 104, 105 favored the bottom. It's just crazy. Need to change it so that way their initial shows up before. I think I can do that. Anyway, those things do happen as now we are looking for the 24 to do himself some justice. Out front, AJ Green, 1.2 seconds as he starts to really stretch. And I mean stretch by no event of the imagination. There's the 9 of Forrester. 13 laps to go here in the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series, and they are rolling. Keep on rolling, baby. Mr. John Nidek Jr. has moved himself out away from Justin Malarkey in the 73. I will tell you that Malarkey is starting to perform better than the 3 of Austin Bloom. Austin Bloom up to 6th where he started. He fell way back, and because he fell way back, he had to work his way back through the field on that restart. Outside line is not the line that you want to be running here unless you have a purpose, unless you're carrying speed. That low line, you hug it, you throttle through it. If you choose to use your clutch, then use your clutch. But make sure you don't snap it into gear on first gear and spin the whole field out. It's kind of like, no. AJ Green, Colin Forrester, Joe Neidick, and John Neidick Jr. that make up the top 4. Justin Malarkey inside the top 5. Austin Bloom, Lance Hill, Chris Buds, Tabor Mowry, and Mike Simone make up the top 10. Biggest mover of the race. One of them right here, Derek Schimmel. Did a fantastic job of holding his own for that early incident that he was involved in. Ten laps to go. Who can make it on fuel? That guy. '21, Mike Pimpere, holding on, doing a great job. Green, Forrester, Neidick, Malarkey, Bloom, Hill, Buds, Simone. And battle going on here for 13th and 14th. I did see that Pimpere just kind of went by. See you. Peace. Oh, we had some technical difficulties over there, so apologies about that, folks. Let's see. Yeah, no, we try to do the best that we can. Does look like that these folks aren't, I mean, they're doing a fantastic job. Can you ask for a better race? We had technical difficulties on our other stream, so I had to make sure that everything was okay. Come on, Simone, says that lazy jerk. And you got the Busch Latte. Yeah, you put the Drinking Bros emoji up there. Very cool to see you doing that. Thank you very much for being a part of our subscription status out there on Twitch. AJ Green, Colin Forrester, and Neidick. That's Joe Neidick, John Neidick Jr., Austin Malarkey, or Justin Malarkey, Austin Bloom. That's going to be the top 6. Guys, I don't know why I feel like I'm tired. Weird. It happens. 4.5 second gap over Neidick is now with 5 laps to go. They're going to try to take it all the way to the end of the race. Phoenix 120. A couple of really quick cautions. I think 4 total is what we had. Chris Buds off track. Does look like that happened. We're going to take a look real quick. Mr. Buds, there's the 13. Up high, gets a little bit too close to the wall. Comes down. Off track. Woo! Nice save, Mr. Buds. AJ Green coming around to take it 4 laps to go. Some lap traffic in front of him. The 24 right there in second place. Colin Forrester fell off pace just a little bit. One of the fastest drivers out there, and showed it in the very early on. But I do believe that folks started to figure something out because, you know, over the course of the last few, you know, the last 20 or 30 laps, they've really just dialed it in and started driving this track. This is a driver's track, and what a drive they have had. The 9 being chased by the 8. And that is a good battle going on at the moment. We'll go back to it in just a second. 2 laps to go. This man right here is going to take that turn 3 front stretch run. White flag is going to wave right here at Phoenix International Raceway. The Phoenix 120 white flag, final lap. And man, oh man, once AJ Green got out front, it was all they could do to just watch him kind of just heater a little bit here and gain a little bit there. And it's just absolutely amazing to see the drive off here. Last half of the race, of beauty for this driver right here. The number 7, AJ Green, wins it for the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. Joe Knighton comes home second. Colin Forrester in third. John Knighton Jr. in fourth. Justin Malarkey in fifth. Good old-fashioned racing. Legacy Phoenix. The 120 in the books. And what good fun that has been. And an absolutely drive-off for each and every one of you. For each and every one of these folks. It's just a beautiful, 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 beautiful time as we know the celebration's got to happen. It's got to happen. Oh, there you go. Race results brought to you by Midwest Days of Thunder, because they're absolutely amazing for Let Me Do This. AJ Green, Joe Knighton, Colin Forrester, John Knighton Jr., Justin Malarkey, Austin Bloom, Lance Hill, Mike Simone, Brian Dixon, and Chris Buds. That makes up your top 10. Doug Erickson there in 11th. Derek Schimmel in 12th. Tim Pear, Stephen Wood, Adam Ale Shire, man, oh man, all the way down to Fortis. Finished only 3 laps down. Drivers had some early stuff go on, but I'll tell you what, they absolutely had a fantastic evening. From my point of view, when it came to this race, yeah, I had a couple of cautions, but the racing was good, and that's what matters there. As you see it right there, I'm looking at Stephen McComas, so we had Adam Aylshire as well, and Pete Van Sprundle got wrapped up a little late in the race. Corey Wakefield as well. We saw what happened to Corey on our stream. Let's go and take a look and chat with, and I say take a look, we're going to go and chat. Quite possibly go to chat, and we're going to see if John is ready. Maybe not. I'm looking. Where are you at, man? Do not see you. There he is. I had to find your channel. It was a different channel. I was looking in the wrong spot. Oh man. So congratulations on the race win. I'm going to make sure your volume is turned up so that way people can hear you. Congratulations, John, on the race win here. What if not John, sorry. I'm bass backwards here. Let me.
No, you can give it to me. I'll take it.
I wish I could. My relative screen says you're a race winner, and it's not supposed to say that. No, I wanted to talk to you about. Let me move some stuff about the team switch. That's what we were talking about earlier. You and I were talking about new team, Nidic Racing, and I wanted to talk to you about who's on your team real quick before we get to the race winners.
Pete Van Sprundle was on my team, and Robert Ramsey. For whatever reason, Robert could not be here tonight. But I think I think those two are great teammates. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I look forward to, racing with those guys and seeing what we could do on the track. Just decided it was time to change and go in a different direction and do my own thing and see how it works out. And I'm very happy with it. So,
well, yeah,
I'm excited.
It worked out pretty well. Top 5 finish for you tonight, and what a good race. And it just gives me a chance to go up the list from there.
Yeah. I there at the end when the 9 got loose, I really wanted to push it past him, but the older racer in me, because I've been doing this for a long time, said no, just get the good finish, get the point stay, and that's what I did.
Well, I tell you what a good finish it was. Well, congratulations on the new team. Congratulations on also the top 5 finish for yourself there, my friend.
Thank you, sir. I want to thank WSC Expeditions, my sponsor, and everybody have a good night.
Absolutely. Thank you, John. I appreciate you, my friend.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Up next, Colin. I think Colin is in. Colin, you in here?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. You've got such a long name, I can't see it from over here, so apologies about that. Colin Forrester, your third place finisher right there. There is a name on the relative for you. That way you can know who you're talking to. Colin, you were there. You were up front. After the last restart, AJ got around you, and then just seemed like Joe was picking off the last few laps and got around you. And top three, though, and still a good drive and a fantastic race all race long.
Yeah, it was a good race all race long. Me and AJ had a good battle there, and then like 4 or 5 to go, I got super loose coming out of 4. I barely even held on to it, but got lucky to hold on to third. But it was a good race overall. I know that it was disappointing to lead all those laps and come up just a little bit short, but AJ, he ran a good race. He was on my back bumper the whole race pretty much. And I got a little loose coming out of the turn and it's cost me, but I'll learn from it, move on.
Just takes that one corner. I know. Take it from me. All right, my man. Well, congratulations on a P3 finish. Make sure that you give your Upfront Motorsports team a nice little pat on the back. And then, of course, make sure you give shout-outs out there for everything that you got.
Yeah, shout out to AJ. He obviously ran a great race. Shout out to Austin as well, and also Justin Malarkey. I know they both had very good finishes. Shout out to you doing the broadcast. I know we'll be racing tomorrow night at Texas, and hopefully I can win there and beat Lawson. But it's a fun race overall. Thanks for Tavert having this league, and have a good rest of the night.
Absolutely, you too, Colin. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow for the Signature NASCAR Cup Series.
Yes, sir.
All righty, moving up the list. I think you all have already joined in here, haven't you? Let's see. We got AJ. AJ's in here. AJ Green, your race winner. Congratulations, buddy, on a big win there. Absolutely. Upfront Motorsports. We get to see you up front quite a bit. Not only do you guys do really well over here, but I think you're still leading in points over there in the Cup Series in our league. So, had a lot of fun here tonight. I watched that pass on your teammate, and it was kind of like a standing still. Yeah, you got a little bit loose, but you were picking them off a couple of laps prior to that. So the restart is what really kind of gave you a good ground there.
Oh yeah, the outside got good restarts all night, and I tended to be second every time a caution came out, riding behind Colin. So he got one mistake by him in 3 and 4, kind of allowed me to get to his outside and just pull away there. And the rest was history.
Oh, absolutely. What a great job. And by all of you, I mean, each of you guys up front, and I would say everybody inside the top 10, a little bit of issues there in the early going, everybody getting used to getting around the track and whatnot. And once everybody settled in, it just seemed like it just came together, and you guys just did a fantastic job. So I couldn't ask for a better race, especially it was like, all right, I literally had to step away to go take care of something that was super important, and it took me like 35 seconds to do it. And and I came back, you were still leading. So, it was so nothing major happened. So very calm into the night, and a big congratulations to you. All right, give your shout outs out there so I can let you get out of here. And I've got another broadcast to do too. So I want to make sure I get everything all taken care of for you guys.
Shout out to my family that were watching. Shout out to my teammates. They all did really well. Shout out to Colin. Me and him were battling. Shout out to you for doing the broadcast as well. And shout out to all the sponsors making this league possible.
Fantastic. Absolutely, my man. Well, congratulations once again. And now Colin says he's going to win Texas tomorrow. What do you think?
Yeah, I got hopes for him. He got pulled, so I think he can pull a win.
Texas,
I got good hopes for him.
Texas is a fast track. He is the pole sitter tomorrow night. You're going to be in the race too, right? You got this
yes.
one. No, I was going to say you got this one. I keep tallying those points up, and you guys keep doing really well. So Midwest Days of Thunder. It was great league to get all you guys involved in here, and what a good run. Is Joe around? I got to talk to Joe. I haven't talked to Joe. I knew I was missing somebody. I got John. I talked to John about the new team. I got. So maybe I may have to. Oh, there he is. Let me bring him in here. I got to do it. I have to talk to the P2 finisher. I had to. I had talked to the new team. I talked to P3. Joe, buddy, you finished second, man.
Yeah, it was a pretty good run. Gotta apologize to the 3 on one of the restarts. I just come down on him. That's my fault. I'm gonna own that one. After that, I just kind of got in a groove, and AJ he was fast, and he got too far out on me at the end.
You were starting to pick him off. I was saying that right there. You got around the 9, and you were working your way to the front. Pretty much, from after a couple of restarts where you got shuffled back to like 6th, you kind of found yourself in a groove and found your way back up into inside the top 5. It seemed like once the tire tread came down on the track, everybody found their groove. And that was kind of the way it went. So, your thoughts on how Legacy Phoenix is compared to ISM?
Yeah, it was good. It's one of my better tracks. It was definitely, I think, as tires wore, I got better and better.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I can't complain there. I was hoping for some longer runs at the end there, and we got one. So I was able to get up to 2nd. So I can't complain about that.
No, I couldn't complain either. All right, my man. Well, congratulations. Give your shout outs out there for me. And then that way I can end the broadcast and you guys can do your thing.
All right, man. Let's give a shout out to my other 2 teammates. Good feedback through the week, getting fast. Give a good shout out to the team owner for running the team, and go get them next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys very much as well. I let you guys get down there. I can't move you out of here, so you guys do your thing, okay? So, oh man, what a great night over here. Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. The MDOT Phoenix 120 is in the books. We're going to be back again next week, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Make sure that you join me here in just a few moments. Most definitely going to have some more fun here. I'm going to open up some cards and do some stuff for the Maximus sports cards. Some Pokemon on it. It'll be some fun. I like it. NASCAR's coming up first, though, so we're going to be doing that. Tomorrow's Signature eNASCAR Cup Series action is going to be live. 8:20 Eastern is when I start the broadcast, and we go racing at the green flag. Usually drops around 8:31, according to iRacing time, and that is kind of where we're at with that. So I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in each and every week. We love you. We appreciate you, and I will see you again here in just a little bit. Make sure you tune in if you want to get a chance to win one of these fantastic packs that I have. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in it. I just know that 10 cards are coming your way, and 2 of them might be good, and 2 of them might be worth something. We'll go there, and we'll look up the prices for it too. But check you here in just a little bit. Thank you, Daniel Green, out there for the compliments. Brandy, you're absolutely amazing. Another great night broadcasting. Midwest Days of Thunder. Just absolutely wonderful. Good to have them with me. And I guess we'll see you again here in just a little bit.